display, then that's a good chance. Look at that aircraft, absolutely outstanding control, so close to the ground. Oh my word. I don't know, well, he's called for landing, but he's certainly filling in
her takeoff run. She's going to come round, I think you were explaining the downwind leg earlier, so she's going to turn onto the downwind leg on the far side. And then as she flies gently downwind, she's making rather a lot of noise at the moment. A wonderful sound, lovely to see her flying again. Vulcan is now turning on the air so that she is there and in the same bit of airspace as the wonderful Sea Vixen. Here she goes. Throttling back after that wonderful takeoff with
their display. We're going to have the Vampire display first and then coming back to the formation afterwards. So, from the historic squadron, the Royal Norwegian Air Force, a relative newcomer to the air display circuit over the past few years, rolling now. Kenneth in the lead, Hers right on his wing. The Vampire pair, the T-55 and the FB-52. Historical squadron.
He is single. 220 jumps, this is his first season. And he's only done a couple of demos. Here he comes, nice and safe. Round of applause there for Matt Webster. Well done, Matt.
Mighty Typhoon from 29 Squadron, Coningsby. Johnny Doan at the controls. Clear of the air. The aircraft itself, named after Admiral George Anson, originally developed for maritime reconnaissance, hence its presence here today. We are seamlessly fitting the naval and marinized sea theme throughout the entire day here at the Yeovilton Air Day. As well as its operational roles, it proved to be eminently suitable for multi-engine aircrew training for pilots, navigators, wireless operators, bomb aimers and air gunners.
And there you got it again. Bit of a howl, a Vulcan howl. Nobody's quite sure how it works, but it mostly does. It depends slightly on the weather. From flying. It isn't about funding, it's not about the supply of parts, it is about mandatory third-party support. years ago. And people are inspired to learn about engineering and aviation. Learning about aviation and engineering.
Those Avons 208s, £11,000 thrust each. We're looking at 95% because we want to preserve this aircraft for the future, so we don't use everything we've got. Simon also holds her back to 4G. Nor do we pull through to complete the loop because we want to preserve.
Take care of that with the best way.
Only 4 months ago we got our engineering accreditations.
Gunship have just destroyed the enemy that were holding out to the bunker using laser-guided Hellfire missiles. Now they climb above the battlefield to assess the engagement. In addition to its contributions to operations in Afghanistan, 4 British Apaches were deployed to the Mediterranean Sea aboard HMS Ocean in 2011. They attacked numerous targets in Libya as part of the UN operation there, proving the Apache is a battle-winning asset that can strike from both land and sea. Now they're established in the high hover, the pair can confirm that the missiles were direct hit. Gunship, you're taking fire from a second bunker.
Gunship, roger. Setting up for a strafing run.
Gunship were just engaged from enemy firing points on the ground. The pair conducted a rapid descent to escape the threat and are now setting up for engagement with 30mm cannon. To return to target, the pair will fly a pedal turn. This manoeuvre pitches the aircraft to 90 degrees nose up, and when the aircraft reaches zero airspeed, uses the Apache's powerful tail rotor to turn the aircraft 180 degrees about the centre of the main rotor blades to end up 90 degrees nose down. Look to your right now and watch Gunship 1 tip in for the engagement. Gunship, you're cleared hot. Gunship 1 from the right just destroyed the remaining enemy with a strafing run and now flies a 270-degree wing over to reposition. As they level out, Gunship 2 joins him from the left to fly in formation as a patrol. The British Apache is built in the UK by Augusta Westland. Operations in Afghanistan and Libya have proven that the aircraft is a battle-winning asset that can strike from both land and sea. M3 fire down and the depth charge dropped. Now the skip's destroyed, it's safe for our Lynx guys to come in and rescue our hostage.
word that he's not going to talk to us today. So rolling first of all the Super E's. Embarque. Running, launching, as we say in Royal Navy circles, the Rafale. Jockeys who are driving these aircraft today. We've got
demonstrating a show of force. That's our horse from F-36, trying to get these unsavory individuals who are trying to out as they climb into a simulated confined area above the jungle. Too small for the helicopters to go. The venerable Mark IV Sea King hovers in a rock-steady hover about 150 feet. Please secure your small children. Like a Colt 45 Magnum, these aircraft will blow you away. These techniques used during the Malayan conflict of 1952 to 1956 in the jungles of Southeast Asia, where the Commando Helicopter Force received the nickname Junglies. We got our man on the ground, securing the rope, and our Colour Sergeant Mark West from RMTU and Mobile Air Operations Team here at Royal Navy Air Station Yeovilton, dropping down to secure the landing site. As soon as he is secure on the ground, the Sea King will transition away and wait for further instructions via radio. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, further across we seem to have a suspect vehicle spotted in the area. Possibly identified and backed up by local intelligence, 2 Wildcats have been scrambled in to stop the vehicle. You see them take a position now, threatening with their 50 caliber M3M machine gun, used regularly in counter-piracy operations and capable of destroying a car with a single burst. More boots on the ground now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 2 more Sea King Mark IV storming in to save the day, backed up by another couple of Wildcats. Fast roping into the area. The firefight is underway. They seem to be retreating. I think we're going to win this one, ladies and gentlemen. Today's troops coming from 14 Commando Royal Marines, based at Norton Manor Camp. Here at Swanston in Somerset, they regularly deploy outside the United Kingdom whilst on training. Nicknamed the Sunshine Commandos, they are trained in tropical jungle, desert and mountain terrain. And the firefight's underway. looks like we've got this insurgent force on the rebound. But what's this, ladies and gentlemen? There seems to be some armoured personnel carrier sporting a hefty 7.62 machine gun. Moving forward now. Seems our troops need a little more backup.
Throw green things at them.
Yeah. It's a green.
There'll be radio beams for some support as the armoured personnel carrier pushes the guys back into a hasty withdrawal. Calling in for some close air support, it's time for the Uglies, the heroes of the Army Air Corps. If you look over to your left, you'll see Ugly call signs coming in, ready to engage. Their signature profile, the AH-64 Delta, with the longbow fire control radar. Tipping in now, ladies and gentlemen, Ugly call sign. Personnel. It looks like it's suffered damage, but it hasn't quite done the job. Radioing back, it's time for call sign Satan again. Just to update you today, our players are from looks like I scored a direct hit, ladies and gentlemen. With the tactical force over the head of the troops, on wrecking the area. Optic. Stand by.